That's the Good Things. I'm your host, Rebecca Turner. Now, don't forget, you can listen to Good Things. We are streaming live over at SuperTalk.fm. We're also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app and, of course, your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. And don't forget to watch us. We are on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. And today we're going to talk about a great event that you're going to get out and enjoy, the Watermelon Carnival in Water Valley, Mississippi. Joining us is Jackson Ward. He's with the Water Valley Chamber to tell us a little bit more. Hey, Jackson.
Hey, Miss Rebecca, how are you?
Well, if you say Water Valley Chamber or Water Valley Watermelon Carnival, you start saying that fast a couple times, and it becomes a little game in itself. But not doing
Absolutely.
well. Yeah, super excited to see that there's still some summer events going on as we start to look towards, I guess, things getting back to normal with school starting soon for some. So the Watermelon Carnival, how long has it been going on in Water Valley?
So the Watermelon Carnival was started in 1931. So during the Great Depression, Water Valley, like small towns everywhere, were facing economic difficulties. And so then we had a junior chamber of commerce that saw the potential in the watermelon. So it was thrived through that time, and so it was a unique way to promote the town. And so started in 1931 and became a yearly thing until the beginning of World War II. And they took a pause and then came back in 1980. And so we've had one every year since. So this will be the 54th annual Watermelon Carnival.
That's cool. Do you have folks there within Water Valley that may have been to all 54?
So we've had a lot of people that, of course, have been here for a lot of them. I really don't know for a fact if they've been to every single one of them, but we have a lot of documentation of a lot of people that are still in our town that were involved with a lot of the reviving of it anywhere from 1980 to now, with a lot of old pictures dating back to even the ones that were before the war. So it's really cool. A lot of people that remember a lot of those times or knew parents or grandparents that were involved.
And this is one of those events, too, that generationally, I mean, your grandparents, something that you can sort of pass down or share with and then keep that going forward. Oh, I love that, Jackson.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so
it's awesome.
Watermelons, was that just the inspiration for the Watermelon Carnival, or do y'all grow watermelons in Water Valley? I'd have to say be careful. You got some Smith County folks listening. you may be close to Smith County, not real sure. But so, I mean, or was it just a staple for the fact that, hey, it's summer, this is something that's delicious and we can get around?
So it's pretty much like the unofficial symbol of Water Valley. So, we have, if you come through our town, you'll see signs everywhere. There's banners. There's, local stores that have their windows painted, and then we have people that are just growing them all over the place. And so, like yesterday, you go through town and you'd see local people that sell their watermelons. They pull their trailers up and they're just selling them. And so we really have them. It's sort of like, I guess, our symbol. We definitely take it seriously. A couple years ago, we set the Guinness World Record for the largest watermelon eating contest. We got, I think, over 700 people came down, and we had a world record set in our complex, our sports complex down south of town, and it's awesome. So it's pretty much just kind of like a symbol of just Water Valley in itself. It's just sort of our thing, I guess, I
love that. I had no idea. Today years old, Jackson. This is why we listen to Good Things, to learn cool facts like that. What about watermelon seed spitting contest? I mean, well, you wouldn't want 700 people doing that at once, but
that's right. We do have on Saturday. We have our local. Our junior auxiliary hosts watermelon games, and so we have everything from seed spitting contests to eating contests, things like that. It's a whole lot of fun. We let the kids get involved, and it's just a great time.
So Watermelon Carnival, y'all chose that instead of Watermelon Festival or Watermelon Fest or Watermelon Event. Was that very specific in terms of kind of what you'll get when you come?
Absolutely. So I've heard it both ways. I think it's technically the Watermelon Carnival. So it is, of course, it's always the first weekend in August, and so what you're going to get when you come, so Water Valley, typically, of course, we're a population of about 3,400, but we'll have 15,000 to 20,000 people there. And so you'll come and you have food vendors, you have craft vendors, folks that make a lot of their own things, you have rides and games for the kids, and then the big thing is Friday night we have a street dance, and so as the sun starts setting, we have bands that come. This year we'll have Joe Austin and the Tallahatchies, and Dr. Czar's Amazing Funk Monster are going to be there Friday night. We have fireworks to sort of cap the Friday night. And then Saturday we have a whole bunch of other things. So we have events like Touch a Truck, a farmer's market, a 3K walk and run that's sponsored. We have a car parade, antique car show, and then also just the vendors and things going on that were there Friday night. We also have the largest watermelon contest. So watermelons that were grown locally get entered in to see who has the biggest watermelon. Last year we had 2 that were at 169
Wow.
pounds. I mean, these watermelons are huge. And then we have our barbecue contest. So it's a huge event. We have the Mississippi Barbecue Network involved, and we have teams that come and stay all weekend, and they do the barbecue contest. It's awesome. We have so much going on.
I feel I'm shamed, Jackson, that I'm just now learning about the Watermelon Carnival. I'll have to say
one of
our dear listeners, Jeff from Pontotoc, each year, and I missed it last year. I got in touch with y'all, I think a week or two after the carnival happened, but kept saying that this is an event that folks should know about, and he's exactly right. I feel like we've been missing out. I also hear that there's a watermelon queen. You'll even have a watermelon crown to give out during this event. Where do you fit that in?
So every year, I mentioned the Junior Auxiliary earlier, they do the watermelon pageant. And so, they do all these categories from children and all the way up to the watermelon queen. And so she will help out throughout the year, anything sort of big town events, like we have a Christmas parade, we have things like that, anything that the town sponsors. And then, of course, during the Watermelon Carnival. Our queen this year, Haley Jones, she represents the carnival and the town at all these special events. We have sort of a tea to introduce her. We had that just last week. And we did the same thing just like with the first queen in 1931. And so she'll have certain duties during the Watermelon Carnival. One of the big ones to sort of open it up Friday night, she gets the city electric department, puts her in a bucket truck, and she goes up in the bucket truck and she drops a watermelon, and we see how far some of the pieces go when she drops it. It's really cool.
Yeah,
it's
sign
awesome.
me up.
She has a lot of things.
If she cannot perform her duties, I want to go up in the bucket truck, and I want to be able to sell a watermelon down. I think that would be. I hope people aren't standing around, right? Like it's a pretty good aim, just straight down.
Right. Yeah, we have sort of a barricade going on. Yeah, we definitely try to keep the people out of it.
I was like, that would be an interesting way to something falling from the sky. Right. Y'all really do try to work a watermelon into just about anything you do. I think that's really unique and tradition that people could come back for over and over. If this is your first time here, if this is their first time hearing about the Watermelon Carnival or Watermelon Festival, however, they're at Water Valley, where's like the best way to go and see all the information, Jackson, sort of plan out? Because it sounds like there's a couple of days where there's a lot of different events.
Absolutely. So we have Facebook and Instagram. If you go to Water Valley Area Chamber of Commerce, we also have a website, watervalleychamber.com. But you can also, when you look online, you search for Water Valley. The big thing about the carnival, and I try to emphasize it, is so it's all pretty much centrally located at our city park. But we have a downtown that's just down the street. We have a trolley that goes Saturday that you see all the different places. And so we have just such a beautiful downtown. We were incorporated in 1858, so we have so many historic buildings and ones that have been redone over the years. And our Main Street has just really come along. And so we're big believers, especially as the chamber, to promote our businesses, right? We wouldn't be who we are without our businesses. And so, we just have a really cool downtown. And, of course, you go up to the park, you enjoy your time, you see so many things, but then you go downtown and you go to Turner's Drugstore and get a milkshake. Cohen Hart will get you the best one on the east side of the Mississippi River. And you just go and you just really enjoy our town. Great places to eat, just great things to shop and to promote Water Valley. So I would look on social media, go to our website, and just any type of Google searches will really tell you a lot of information about what we have.
What is your give us your best Mississippi directions to get there if they're like, where is Water Valley, Mississippi?
So I think my go-to has always been when people say, where is Water Valley? I always ask, do you know where Oxford is? And, of course, a lot of people know the University of Mississippi and Oxford. We are about 20 minutes south of Oxford, so right down Highway 7. So we're, of course, right sort of north-central Mississippi. And so if you are in the Jackson area, it's a straight shot up I-55. You go past Grenada and a couple exits down, you take a right towards Coffeyville. If you're in the north of the state, same thing. Get anywhere near Oxford, you'll come straight down. It's pretty easy to get to. We are just south of Oxford is sort of the best, I guess, directions I can give.
And are there fireworks?
Absolutely. Friday night, right at 9 p.m. on the dot, we have Bank First sponsors our fireworks show. it's awesome.
Well, it sounds amazing, Jackson. I am so grateful we finally connected over the Watermelon Carnival there at Water Valley. Jeff texted in and said Water Valley is his hometown, and it's where he graduated high school, so he is very familiar with the Watermelon Carnival. So I appreciate your time, Jackson, and just keep up with us. We'd love to have you back on Good Things.
Miss Rebecca, thank you so much. I look forward to it.
All righty, you guys stick with us. We got more for you coming up next.